All right, so not wasting a lot of time, I'll straight away start with the talk. We all know Oprah Winfrey, right? You know, she once quoted that people get to go where they want to go. What it basically means is being very clear of your goals, being clear of where you want to go. I was born and raised in Bombay. I was a very average student in school, never participated in any extracurricular activities, and neither was I good in sports. I did my graduation in Bachelor's of Mass Media. Over there, we had to make short films, ad films, radio jingles, and whatnot. So I started acting in short films and drama competitions, and even modeled in fashion shows for different college festivals, and even the subjects that we were studying, for which we were graded. Our seniors used to tell us, do as many internships as possible while you're studying because that will help you get a good job after you graduate. So I did a desk job internship as well at a very reputed channel. It wasn't for me. I realized I didn't enjoy it as much as I enjoyed being in front of the camera or on stage. I declined the job offer they gave me after I finished my internship. I finished my graduation and decided to pursue acting full-time. I braced myself for the ups and downs because I knew it wouldn't be easy. But I was very clear of my goal, crystal clear. I wanted to act in movies and shows, and I would do anything for it. So let's assume we are completely clear of your goals. Everyone here has, absolute clear knowledge of what they want to do, where they want to go. So we've all heard from the wisest minds in the world that failure is an integral part of success, right? And बार-बार fail होना चाहिए. The more we fail, the more we succeed. I faced a staggeringly high number of failures as a young adult compared to other young adults who were pursuing other professions. The success percentage of actors is also very low. By that, I mean the percentage of auditions that we give getting converted into getting the role or the job is staggeringly low. Out of, let's say, 150 auditions, I would get rejected in 50% of them. And the rest of the 50%, which I was allowed to give, among a competition of 200 to 300 people, I would bag one job. It was a lottery if I would get 2 or 3 jobs in that month. And all this while, I was full of grit. My mind was firm and my spirit was unbreakable. I had no other choice. I had no plan B. Now coming to our theme. 1 + 1 = 3. We all have a talent. I'm sure we all are aware of something that we are unique at, we are good at, or a skill, right? So I knew that I can act. I was aware of the fact that, I had it in me. The next thing to do was to get trained in the craft. I cleared the written examination of the Film and Television Institute of India in Pune, and I was called for the interview cum audition round. I wasn't able to clear that. So after I failed to get into the FTII, the Film Institute, I threw myself, a 20-year-old, into the unknown world of Bollywood and simultaneously started training myself in Hindustani theatre. My talent was getting polished every day with the ample riyaz of both camera and stage. I would go from door to door every day giving auditions, and in the evening do theatre rehearsals. The days were long, busy, exhausting, tiring, and left me no time to sulk in despair on the bad days. But the good thing was that my talent was getting polished, my skills were getting improving every day. So whatever it is, whatever talent that you have, whatever skills that you have, keep on polishing them. Because we are born with a talent, our job is to nurture it. Now, along with talent, there's one more thing which is essential for growth, I feel. And that is faith and patience. Now, both these qualities are codependent, I feel. Both of them go hand in hand. I had immense faith in myself and a lot of patience. I was aware that I don't know how long it will take. And I made peace with it right when I embarked upon the journey. You know, a lot of times we focus on the outcome, but outcomes are not in our hands. So, you know, on the bad days, I would tell myself, why don't I enjoy the journey rather than being fixated on the outcome? So yeah, faith and patience go hand in hand together. So whatever it is that you are good at, whatever it is that you want to do, have faith in yourself. Be a little patient. Sabka time aata hai. The missing one, which was the X factor in my case, was perseverance. The Webster's dictionary defines perseverance as a continued effort to do or achieve something despite difficulties, problems, obstacles, opposition, and failure. In simple terms, it means showing up. I showed up every day regardless of the state of my life, the circumstances of my life, the wins, the losses, everything. If I had 5 auditions one day and I would get rejected in all 5 of them, I showed up the next day. If I was shooting with a Bollywood star for a TV commercial or something one day, which is a win, I would still show up the next day. Now, this was supplemented by 2 of my personality traits: social nature and not being driven by the ego. My social nature helped me make a mark in people's minds who could have potential work opportunities for me. And not letting the ego take control of my actions, I was able to face rejections and even bad behavior with a lot of grace and humility. Now, because of these 2 personality traits, along with perseverance, I was doing something which is utmost important in any profession: networking. Networking is a skill which is innate, inborn in some, while some people have to develop it. But networking is equally important along with everything else, whatever it is that you do. Now, we've all heard thousands of people come to Bombay every day to try their luck in the film industry, right? Some of them want to be actors, directors, choreographers, dancers, singers, cinematographers, and quite a lot of them quit or go back because they're unable to break through the so-called struggle phase of the film industry. It is because they lack either talent or patience or perseverance. Perseverance being the most important of them all. Because it's very easy and it's quite possible to go astray, with your newly found freedom in a big city like Bombay. You might start showing up for house parties instead of showing up for office meetings. And strangely, the same people are one of my main inspirations. The same people who come from everywhere in the country, leaving their homes, their families, their friends behind, and they make it. Nawazuddin Siddiqui being the biggest example in recent times. Because I would see them and I would tell myself that if these guys can come here, leaving behind everything back home, live in a small apartment with 10 people, 5 people or whatever, and if they can make it, why can't I, who has his entire support system of friends, families, home, everything right here in Bombay? Right. So, to conclude, I would like to say this, that for far too long we have focused on the wrong word starting with the letter P. the word passion. You know, we say a lot that passion hona chahiye, but passion can only take you so far. And passion has been used, abused, misused in a lot of forms, in all forms of media. But it's perseverance that is going to take you somewhere, that is going to help you go on in your journey. So wherever it is that you need to, keep showing up, keep showing up, keep showing up. Take everything with a pinch of salt. You know, don't take things very seriously to your heart. Stay grounded, right? And most importantly, enjoy your unique journey because it's yours. If one door shuts, there are endless doors to knock. There are 8 billion people in the world. So fearlessly go out there, sell your product, your idea, and your craft. Thank you very much.